Hello and welcome to TimesXP. Today we are covering a deeply tragic story that has shocked both India and the UK. It's the horrific tale of a 24-year-old Harshita Brella, an Indian origin woman from Delhi whose life was brutally cut short in the UK. So here's how it all unfolded. First of all, let's go back in time. November 11th. In Ilford, East London, a body was discovered in a trunk, or as they say in UK, the boot of a silver Vauxhall Corsa car. It was a disturbing sight, and soon police identified the victim as Harshita Brella. Who is this Harshita? Well, Harshita Brella was a young woman from Delhi who had dreams and aspirations. Just in April of this year, she moved to the UK after marrying her husband, Pankaj Lamba, in August last year. Harshita worked in a warehouse while Pankaj was studying in London. Her family described her as a simple, serious woman who wanted to be a teacher. Now, let's go over the timeline of the events. Harshita last spoke to her family on the evening of November 10th. She was cooking dinner, waiting for Pankaj to come home. But after that, nobody could ever reach her. Her phone was switched off for 2 days, which alarmed her family back in India. On November 13, her worried family reached out to the Northamptonshire police in the UK, where Harshita was living in the town called Corby. Police officers visited her home, but there was no sign of her. And then the very next day, November 14th, police discovered her body in a car in Ilford, nearly 145 kilometers away from where she lived. Immediately, the police launched an international manhunt for Pankaj, who's Harshita's husband, as he was disappeared. They suspected that Pankaj might have transported Harshita's body from their home in Northamptonshire to East London and abandoned the car there before fleeing the country. Even the CCTV footage showed a silver Vauxhall Corsa believed to have been used in this horrific crime. Chief Inspector Paul Cash from Northamptonshire Police explained that over 60 detectives are now working around the clock on this investigation. They released images of Pankaj and have appealed to the public for help. It's really heartbreaking to hear, but Harshita had reportedly faced violence from her husband before. Just this September, a domestic violence protection order was issued against Pankaj by a court in UK. This order was supposed to protect Harshita, restricting her husband from threatening or approaching her. Despite that, she continued to face the abuse. A neighbor even reported hearing two intense arguments in the days before she went missing. In one of those arguments, Harshita sounded scared, according to the witnesses. Harshita's family in India is really devastated. Her father, Sadbir Brella, said that he wants justice and hoped to bring her body back to India for her last rites. Even her sister, Sonia, described the pain of losing Harshita, saying that she was part of me, and now I feel like I can't do anything in life without her. Sonia shared how Harshita had struggled in her marriage. In August, Harshita called her father, saying that she had even run away because of her husband's violent behavior. Her husband, according to the family, often criticized her over trivial things like not having food prepared on time or talking too frequently with her mother back in India. The police in the UK are continuing to investigate, trying to piece together every detail of what happened in Harshita's final days. Northamptonshire police have referred this case to an independent officer for police conduct due to the prior contact with Harshita over her domestic violence complaint. Now, to ensure community safety, extra patrol have been deployed in Corby. Meanwhile, the investigators are working really hard to understand the full story, exactly when and where Harshita lost her life. This is a heart-wrenching reminder of the struggles many women are facing in silence. Harshita's story has left both her family and international audience mourning her tragic fate. Her family's only wish now is to see justice served and to bring her home. For more such videos, do follow TimesXP.